introductions, I guess. Anyway, CG Inferno here today with a quick video. Basically, my impressions on the Endgame for NTE. So, past I'll say couple weeks. The game's only been up for like what 2 weeks or so now, pretty much, or close to 2 weeks anyway. Yeah, I've been dabbling into the Endgame at a severely underleveled. So I started, I think I was like level 40 at the time. Then I managed to clear the first end game one, which is like the permanent one. I cleared that one at level 40 pretty much. It was not too tough, honestly. Just needed like some good rotation, some RNG on the enemies, obviously some buffs as well. And then I dabbled into the one that like resets every 5-6 weeks or so. And that one in itself, it wasn't too much different. I could get through like the first 2 floors pretty fine. Third floors where like it started to be a bit slightly troublesome. And considering like the characters I was using at the time, I didn't have like Natalie or anything like that. I was still using like the characters I got from the initial wish and like the ones you get through the story. So I was using obviously the MC, Mint, Adler, who else? My god, my brain's gone. I had Haether as well. Daffodil I got as well, luckily. The lady that guns, my god, I cannot remember her name. Holy shit, I'm so sorry. But yeah, essentially I had those characters, got through that, done turn 3 or floor 3 anyway, and that was pretty much it for the meantime. Because then floor 4 was like where I hit like a stopping point. Like I managed to clear it, but not 3 stars. I got like 2 stars, right? Which is not bad considering I was like level 50 at the time, right? Not level 40, level 50. And then like I said, you know, let me give it a bit of a rest. Obviously, there is one YouTuber that's videos that came up on my feed recently who's been doing it as well. His name is, or her name, I don't know, but their name is called Xgatcha. I'll put them in the description and everything, but down below. They were managing to do it pretty good at like low levels as well, and he didn't have like no eidolons or extra copies of the characters if you want to call. I can't remember what they're called in this game anyway, but yeah, he didn't have any of that until I think like floor 7 or so, where he had like his A1 chiz, which I mean by that time most people should really have it if you're playing the game like consistently well enough and you're doing like everything for like the City Tycoon and everything. But yeah, they were putting in the work, and I was watching, I was like, dude, holy shit, man. So what is this? But it did kind of help me to clear most of the floors from watching their videos. So I was recently watching their floor, was it, I think floor 7 was 5, floor 8, 9 and 10. I do not know how for the life of me they managed to 3-star it at the current level that we're at now, which is 60, right? But kudos to them, because I tried it. Floor 8 I got what, 2 stars, and floor 9 and 10 I cleared them, but yeah, just the 1 star, and I was like, you know what, I'll take it. I'll come back for that later, because yeah, I could obviously min-max and hope for the best with that, the enemies as well, but I just could not be bothered for it right now, considering that it don't even reset until like 20 plus days, I think. So yeah, there's time, so I can probably hit the next breakthrough in that time, reach level 70, and then, you know, probably clear it properly then, and then just go about my day. But yeah, overall the end game is really not that hard. You know, the fact that you're able to clear it now at like level 60 and these enemies are like 70 plus, 80 plus, right, is a bit of a concern, because you would expect it to be a bit of a challenge, right? Obviously, yeah, they can like kill you in a couple of hits, right, which is to be expected, but you know, if you're good with your perfect dodges and everything, then literally it's just a matter of just mowing down, hoping that the enemies are not spreading out and that you can like group them up and do maximum damage. That was my main issue on floor 8, because the fish, for whatever reason, just did not want to stick together, and it started to piss me off. And then they're all doing their little whirlpool move, and then you have to continuously dodge that. Sometimes even when I'm dodging, I'm still getting hit by it. I think that's just a ping issue because I'm playing on Asia and I'm in EU, so it's like 180 ping or so pretty much for me. So yeah, it's honestly not too hard. I was kind of expecting more, or maybe it's just the fact that I've done so many endgame type modes from the days of Genshin, HSR, Wuthering Waves, Zenless, all of that, to the point where it's just second nature. You know how hard this stuff works. But yeah, overall it's okay, but it definitely could be better. But early days for the game, I'm not really too expecting too much for it. Like these stuff, they're just like there for the start, and then probably like later on they add in like a harder mode or something different, right? Just to like give you more stuff to do. But as of right now, yeah, it's clear. Like if you reach level 60, which is basically hunter level 40, your characters are, built decently. Look, my characters weren't even all built that well. Like, okay, their levels were fine, their weapons were fine, their skills were fine for the most part. I think some of them I didn't really do their basic attacks and everything. But then like the modules, right? Basically like the artifact sets or anything. I'd done the main ones, like I leveled them up, but like the actual modules itself, like the individual modules that you get, I think for like maybe 2 characters, I done them, and the rest I haven't even bothered to upgrade. So the fact that it is doable like that, right, it just shows how easy it is. So you can imagine, right, if you are max level, you've got all your artifacts done and everything all kitted out, you were literally just gonna steamroll through like end game pretty much at that point. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting take on what they want to do. Now going forward, I don't know what they'll plan to do, if they want to make it harder, if they're gonna add in like some more BS enemies or whatnot. Probably not until, I don't know, I say 1.2, 1.3 maybe. But yeah, you guys are like trying to go into it and stuff. It's really not hard. Obviously certain ones you have to use some buffs here and there, but ideally I would say wait until you're like floor 7, floor 8 is when you should really start using them if you're trying to do it now. But obviously if you wait until way later, when you're like level 70 or even level 80, then ideally you don't really need buffs unless you just want to clear it super fast. So yeah, that's it from me. That's just like my take on the whole end game right now. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you've got any questions about it, let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you guys later.